have Richard from South Shields. Hi, Richard.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'm a bit late, like, but do you know St. David's Day?
Uh-huh.
Like, just gone yesterday, right?
Yes.
Which is like the 1st of March.
Uh-huh.
How did you celebrate it?
I planted a daffodil.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I've seen loads of advertisements and all that, right? For St. David's Day and all that. Right. But, like, 2004, I thought, like, we would have got something back.
Like what?
Like, do you know, like, do you know the St. David's Cross and all that?
St. David's Cross?
Well, like, the medallion that you wear.
For St. David's, not cross, though, is it?
Well, it's like a round thing, innit? Well, like St. David on it.
Well, you obviously don't know what it is, but what point are you making?
Well, St. David's Day, right, is like, something to do with God and that, right?
Something to do with God?
Like as in St. David. Innit?
Well, you obviously have no clue who the person was.
Well, St. David, well, obviously you're right, but, like, I didn't want to... You know what I mean?
So why did you want to talk about somebody that you don't have any idea who he is?
No, well, St. David, right?
Right.
Like, do you know how like, these maritime things and that, when you saying about the moon and all that, right?
Maritime things?
Aye, well, do you know the moon?
What's maritime mean?
Well...
Because you're talking about something else you don't know anything about.
Maritime means, like seafaring things, isn't it? Well, like,
Right, so what's that got to do with St. David?
No, well, the patron St. David's the North Star, isn't it?
No.
So, aye.
No. St. David is the patron saint of Wales. He was a Christian abbot. He was also a bishop. According to legend, he was the son of the Prince of Dyfed, which is in Wales. He was the uncle of King Arthur, who was king of England.
Right.
He was responsible for the adoption of the leek as the national emblem of Wales. And his own emblem is a dove.
So, King Arthur and the Round Table and all that, right?
Yes.
Well, basically what happened was, right, well, I don't want to go into a too fine a point, right, but, like, it's like I've been here before, right? Do you know what I mean?
Well, you've been in South Shields before?
No.
Well, you've never been to South Shields before?
No, I'm in South Shields, no.
Well, there you are.
But, like...
You're there again.
But, like, do you know St. David's Day?
Yes.
Right? In the, like, context of, like, the Robin Hood and all that, right?
Wait, now, hang on. You're skipping hundreds and hundreds of years here.
No.
Is it King Arthur or is it Robin Hood? Which one? Because they're not the same one. There's a difference in time scale
like
here.
King Arthur and Merlin, right?
Right, okay.
Right, so you've got, like, King Arthur and Merlin.
But that's got nothing to do with Robin Hood.
And Excalibur and all that, right?
Yeah, but Robin Hood's a different time.
Aye.
It's not the same time.
Well, it's the same sort of time, isn't it?
No.
No?
No, that was King Richard, the Lionheart.
Oh.
Right.
Right. So anyway, well, St. David's Day, well, it must have been the same thing.
What do you mean? What's that got to do with St. David's Day?
You know, like the star and all that? The Star of David.
The Star of David isn't the North Star. The Star of David is a symbol of Judaism.
Aye. Well,
which is a different thing altogether.
Isn't it?
No, it's a totally different thing.
Well, you said it was to do with Excalibur and Merlin and all that.
No, I didn't say. I didn't mention Excalibur, didn't mention Merlin. I mentioned a distant relative of King Arthur.
King Arthur?
Yes.
Right, so, like, Merlin, right, you know when you're looking at the moon and all that?
Uh-huh.
Right, well, yesterday, right, I don't know if you know anything about, like, the seasons and that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you must do, right, because, like, the 1st of March, what was it?
What do you mean? The 1st of March was Monday.
Yeah, but, like, what does it mean to you? Because the last time I come on, right...
What does what mean to me?
Well, you say... Well, not the 1st of March, right? The last time I come on, you says Dirk Benedict was loads of pants and all that, right? Because you thought I was, like, that mad guy. And,
no, I thought you were like Dirk Benedict. No, we never mentioned him. You said you looked like Dirk Benedict out of that.
No,
now, he's the girly, effeminate-looking one, isn't he?
Oh.
Right.
Well, anyway, St. David's Day, right? Well, how I celebrated it was...
Right.
Right, do you know Merlin? In his hat. In his cap and all that.
Merlin didn't have a cat.
Merlin?
No.
Well, he used to have one of them big, like, silver caps and all that.
Silver caps?
Like a hat.
No.
Well, do you know, like...
no, he didn't. No, he does in the films. In children's films, he does.
In children's films?
Yeah. But no, in real life, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Wait, no. Wait, I come up with Merlin as a magician, right?
Right.
Right, so Merlin is a magician, is that correct?
Well, according to legend, it is, yeah.
Right. But now put David Copperfield in that, right?
Right.
Now, see, in David's day, how comes all these magicians called David, like?
Well, name me 10 magicians called David. There's one.
What? No. There's loads, like.
Go on, then. Name them.
Like that guy off the black one that went in that box.
David Blaine.
Right. So you know what I mean? Well, how comes like that?
So you're telling me that they're all called David, all 2 of them?
No, like there's 10, like, isn't there?
Go on, then.
Well,
give me 10.
Because like Paul Daniels and all that, right?
Give me because David Daniels is his real name, is it?
Well, exactly. David Daniels, David Blaine, David, obviously Copperfield, his 2 sons, and all them twins, and all them people from Russia.
Right. In other words, you've got no clue again, have you?
No. Well, David. Right, if you look at it right, that's most of like the commonest name, like to Smith, innit?
That's the commonest name to Smith. What do you mean?
Like if you have a look at all the people in the world, right, like this, all the people, like David is like a very, very common name, isn't it?
Yeah, but no more so than hundreds of other very, very common names. It's not the most common name on the planet.
But Merlin, right? If you look at Merlin, right, you can come up with the name David out of that.
How?
Why, like, if you know anything about, like, crosswords and Gandun and that, do you know, like, if autism comes out, right, do you know how you've got, like, names?
If autism comes out of what?
Right, like, if you fill in the word Merlin, right.
Fill in, in a crossword?
And use it, the letters as alphabetical order.
Right.
Right. Obviously.
So what is... Okay, you see, I keep testing you on every single thing you say, and with every single thing, you always don't know anything. Give me now, within the next 10 seconds, give me Merlin in alphabetical order, then. Go on.
M-E-R-L.
That's not in alphabetical order.
Oh. No, but I'm saying, like...
That's not in alphabetical order. I asked you to give me it, and you can't even deliver that. You can't even deliver your own question, can you?
But magicians, right?
Which obviously you're not,
If you look at Merlin, it's like a pyramid, right?
No, it's not.
His hat.
His hat's a pyramid. His fictional hat from children's films is a pyramid.
And the moon, right?
Is it not a cone?
Right, aye. With like
so a pyramid's 3-sided, you see, and
a cone.
Merlin's hat isn't, is it?
No, because, well, you turn around and you says he never had a hat.
Well, you didn't know that.
You say...
Because he's a legendary figure, so he might not even have existed.
Sherlock Holmes is legendary, is he?
Yes, he is.
Well,
he was written by Sir Arthur Conan.
Existed. Excalibur existed. King Arthur existed.
Well, they're not even sure of that.
Right. So obviously you know all about history.
Yeah.
Well, you go to that place where all them haunted people and all that, don't you? So they never existed. All them dead people that you go around and scare the ghosts and all that.
Dead people existed, yeah. Of course, because there's you see the
Excalibur was.
Well, you see, nobody's proven that. It's an area in history. A lot of people believe that Arthur was just a tribal king and not the king of England, if you read the history books.
The lady in the lake wasn't like a dead wife.
No, that's a legend again. It's a myth.
A legend.
Yeah.
No, these were fictitious real people, though, weren't they?
Well, you see, you can't be a fictitious real person. You can either be fictitious or real. You can't be both.
Well, a ghost's real.
Is it?
Unless you become fictitious and you don't believe in it. Like a UFO is fictitious until you've seen one, and you know what I mean.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's like, do you know what I mean?
No, not really.
Well, you believe in ghosts, don't you? You believe in UFOs?
No, I don't.
You don't believe in UFOs?
Well, I might do. Well, what do you believe in?
I believe in everything.
Right.
I believe in everything like what you said.
Right,
I believe in everything that I've said. I believe in all the things that happened.
Yeah.
Or what people have wrote about.
Yeah, but you think Paul Daniels is called David, don't you?
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
No. Well, Paul Daniels, right, he done all them magic tricks, all them cards and all that marked on the back and that.
Did
well,
he?
That's not a trick, it's just an illusion.
Were they
But-
marked?
Yeah, but, no, well, you know what I mean? Like card tricks and
Right.
like all these things and all that, right? Like Houdini and all that, right?
Yeah, but you see, you've been tumbled because we get callers on and they say,
Tumbled.
"What? Yeah, tumbled, found out."
Well, I've got a trick for you, right?
Come on, then.
About the moon,
Right.
right? Do you know the cone?
What cone?
The cone that goes on top of Merlin's head.
Is it a cone? You said it was a pyramid before.
Well, it's like a hat, like.
Make your mind up.
Well,
Is
if you
it
look
a
at it-
pyramid or is it a cone? Because this is important.
Well, if you look at it, it makes no difference what side you're looking at it from. It's still like a pyramid shape, isn't it?
Well, if it's a pyramid, it's got three sides.
No, but a cone's only got one side on it. And one on the bottom.
And one on the bottom. Well, that's two sides then.
No, but if you wear it as a hat,
But hasn't it got an inside and an outside? That's two sides.
well, all these things like.
Has it got a
like-
woolly bobble on the end?
Like hats and that. Well, the moon shape, right?
Yeah.
Obviously represents something, doesn't it?
What? His fictitious hat on his possibly fictitious
No, you
head
started off with
has
the
a
moon on it.
meaning.
You say you started it off with the moon and saying it looked very scary and had a big nose and all that the night.
I didn't say it had a big nose. I said it looked like a demon's eye.
A
is what
demon's eye.
Yeah.
You see, D. Obviously, you must have got that out of there, right? So
Hang
you
on,
left
D.
with
D. I got it
Abby.
out of where?
What?
You said D. You obviously got it out of there.
Out of David.
No.
So you got the D out of Ovid. So you left with Ovid, aren't you?
No.
Well, what do you call them hats that Merlin's got?
Wait, Merlin might not have existed.
Like a magician's hat. What's it called?
What's a magician's hat called?
Like them cone ones.
It's like a dunce's hat. Do you think that Merlin was a
Because you're
dunce
not in
then?
the magic circle, are you, Alan?
No, I'm not in the magic circle. of course not.
Exactly. Because if you had been in the magic circle, you would have knew, wouldn't you?
What? The name of a magician's hat?
Well, Merlin's hat.
Merlin's hat.
Ah.
But Merlin might not have existed
Well, if Merlin didn't exist, what's Excalibur called? Excalibur for?
because it was a good story.
It was a good story.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in. Well, I don't think it was just a story. It's the same as like Jesus Christ was a real person, wasn't he?
Yes.
Well, so Merlin must have been a real person, wasn't he?
Why? Because
Well, why
you
not?
believe that Sherlock Holmes was a real person, and you believe that Robin Hood was a real person.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And Houdini was a real person, and
but Sir Arthur Conan Doyle invented.
Richard I was a real person.
Yeah, he was a
the
king.
Lionheart. Well, exactly. But
Yeah, but-
Richard I was Robin Hood, wasn't he?
No, oh,
Why you like-
blimey. Oh, Richard, you always take it just like a tad too far. And what do you reckon? Therapy? I think so.